Alright lads, and welcome back to another episode of Amateur League Football, and today they are at home to Troon in the league, and Troon beat them 3-2 last time in the league, so hoping for a better result this time. And we're getting to the starting 11. It's Davey in nets, Rab and Tank centre backs, Robbie right back, Andy left back, Muzz, Sandy and Grant middle 3, Stevie and Hedgie in the wings, and Wally Mick up top. The 4 subs are Taz, Hendy, Wally Bird and Murchie. So let's get into the game. So it is Stevie pressing down his man, he gives it in the middle to number 8, number 8 gives it all the way back to the keeper. Keeper takes a touch onto his right foot, he then clears it out, but it's a poor clearance, goes straight to Muzz. Muzz takes a touch, hits it, and it's not the best of shots, so he went for the spectacular there. Rab punts up to Stevie, Stevie chests it down to Wally, Wally takes a touch, plays it back over the top to Stevie, Stevie outstrengthens his man, hits it, but it's a kind of weak shot, and it's a simple save for the keeper. Rab punts up for a cross, the defender headers it out, comes to Andy, he takes a touch, then he gets dispossessed, then Sandy does a Rabona, straight to Andy, Andy tries to go through, but he gets tackled. Grant goes for the first time shot, and he makes a meal of it, and the keeper collects it. And here's Sandy's Rabona again. It was pretty good. He's been watching Michael obviously, as he's not here today, but Hedgie gets by his man, wins a free kick, and now it's a free kick in a good position. Stevie over it, whips it in, Tank's there with the header, but I think he actually headed it away from goal, like further away from what it was. And now their fullback on the ball tries to give it into number 7, he gets by Hedgie, or not by him, but takes it by him. Number 6 goes in, a tackle with Grant, falls to number 9, and Davey has a simple save to make. They have a corner now, they swing it in, it goes right into the back post, Andy heads it out, their player then gets it, their number 7 hits it back, he swings it in, it comes to Davey, and it was a kind of dodgy one for him to deal with. And now number 11 for Troon gets a cross in, Robbie takes a touch when he should have just cleared it first time, he gets dispossessed, comes to their player, gets blocked, it comes to Hedgie, he slices the clearance, comes to their player again, he hits it, once again it's a pretty simple save by Davey. And into the second half, Muzz with a free kick, he hits it and it goes over the bar, unlucky there. But now Andy headers it up to Hedgie, Hedgie takes a touchdown for Muzz, Muzz gets the break of the ball, Muzz then gives it back to Andy, Andy swings it in back post, but it's a wee bit too high for Wally Mick. Their fullback now can take it out of defence, he's got lots of time to run out, and he then picks the pass up the wing, up to their player, but he has a bad touch. Now Sandy shields off his man, gives it to Robbie, Robbie hits it up to Stevie, Stevie takes a touch, runs closer to the box, he swings it in, Wally Mick's in there but he can't quite reach it, comes to Hedgie, Hedgie takes a touch with his right, hits it to Muzz, Muzz hits it, but it's blocked and they end up clearing it only as far as Sandy. Sandy hits it, but that one goes out for a corner. Now from a corner it comes to Andy, Andy with his back to goal, gives it to Tank, and Tank must hit it at least a goal width away from the goal. And now number 3 hits it up to their player trying to get something. Rab now on the ball, hits it back to Davey, I keep on saying hit, I should be saying pass, but anyway, Davey hits it up, comes to Muzz, Muzz goes right through, he's getting pulled back and he hits that one wide. Chance to make it 1-0 to Daly, and now there are number 14 on the ball, gets dispossessed by Muzz. Muzz and Andy go in there, Andy gets the ball off number 8, Andy then cuts it back to Muzz, Muzz hits it across the face of goal, Hedgie hits it, it gets blocked or saved. Now Sandy gets it, gets by his man, hits it, and it goes over the bar. Not a very good shot there, but Higgie's boy's in the way, as you can't really see a lot, but number 11 does put that one wide of the post. Davey now with a free kick, punts it up, goes up to their player, he just headers it back, Sandy takes it down in the chest, he hits up to Grant, but number 15 gets it, he then plays straight through Wally Mick, and he has a pretty poor attempt to be honest, probably should have scored there. Robbie now crosses it into Muzz, Muzz headers it, but it's not going to be enough to make the keeper worry. And now Wally Mick is coming off for Murchie, he came on for his debut a few weeks ago against Stewarton in the 2-0 loss. Now Tank on the ball, he gets tackled, comes to number 6, he plays it over into the left wing, he takes a touch, but he does sky that one, and that was another good chance for Troon. But now Troon on the ball, their player slipped, Tank gets it, he gives it to Sandy, he gets tackled, and that is a free kick. Now Murchie coming on, looking for the spectacular, but he cannot find that top corner. Hedgie now on the ball, crosses it in, he goes all the way through to the back post, someone was there for a tap in, he was inviting for someone to go in and just smash that in. Now Stevie coming off for Wally Bird, Wally Bird's still looking for his first goal of the season. Grant now coming off for Hendy, Hendy coming on now, as he's not actually had a very good luck, he's been injured in the past few months, but anyway, Tank now giving it to Rab, Rab takes a bad touch, number 6 goes in there, gets the ball off him, number 6 now goes down the wing, he's not the fastest, so he tries to pick out a pass. When it comes to Robbie, he does a Ronaldo chop straight to Murchie. Murchie gets it. It's Murchie or Davy. Just call him Murchie, you know, because we've already got a Davy. He plays up the wing to Wally Bird. Wally Bird takes a touch, goes for the cross, but it's a pretty poor cross, to be honest. And now it's kind of just handbags here. I don't actually know what happened. I think Rab went down, and I don't know. I didn't really see it, to be honest. Tank just ends up pushing that guy away. And now Murchie on the ball, he swings it in. It's a good cross into the middle, goes to Muzz, goes over the Muzz, comes to Wally Bird at the back post. He tries to find Muzz, but I think the keeper saved that and hit it out. And now it comes to Robbie. Robbie's got loads of time to think about what he's going to be doing. He crosses it in. Murchie's in there with the header against his former club to make it 1-0, and I actually forgot to mention that this is his former club that he's playing against, and what a great feeling coming off the bench and scoring against his former club. This was about the 80th minute, so now it goes all the way through from a keeper kick, Davies kick, to Hedgie. Hedgie does a step over, tries to go by his man, but he lays it off to Muzz instead. Muzz goes to hit it with his left, and he skies that one. I think he actually hit it off his right foot first, but Hedgie now flicks that over his man. Really well done there. He runs into the box. He's got loads of time until this guy takes him out, and he doesn't get a penalty for it. Like, how can that not be a penalty? Right, I'll just show you this one again. Right, he's running into the box, he's over him, he's in front of him, and he just takes him out. It's the most blatant penalty you can see, but the ref, I think the Ayrshire Amateur Football Association just pick referees off the street, like, honestly. Hendy now with a chance. It was a decent save by the keeper, decent shot by Hendy to get it on target from that angle. Murchie now back in the ball. He passes it in the middle to Robbie. Robbie takes a touch by his man, goes into the box. He passes it across with his left foot. It just kind of pinballs about in the box. Comes to Murchie. Him and Wally Bird are arguing over who's going to hit it. Well, Murchie eventually hits it and puts his 2-0 up in 2 goals against his former team. So I think Wally Bird and Murchie were just saying, you hit it, you hit it. Yeah, but it was actual shambles in here. Look, it just kind of pinballed off Murchie. They're number 5. If you take a look, I don't know if he slipped or he just dived in front. He tried to block it with his head. He just lay there as if he was the Hadid fish. I don't know what he was doing, but I thought it was quite funny. Number 4 now trying to find the player. He gets by Robbie and Murchie having fun against his old team, just kind of tripping him up. And he gets a yellow card for that. But Muzz now tries to find Wally Bird in the middle, comes to Hendy, he takes it down, Muzz gets it, he takes it onto his right foot, hits it, but that gets deflected and goes by the post. Now Hendy on the ball, swings it in from a corner, he gets hit out to Sandy, but that is full time. He went for the shot anyway and he missed. So that is full time and we do win 2-0. Better result after a disappointing loss against Sturton last couple weeks ago. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.